Did you hear the door slam in the hallway right when I started the live stream? The fireworks were right when I started talking, I think. I was laying in bed just now. And like halfway awake and halfway asleep. And I'm like dreaming. I don't remember what I was even dreaming or whatever. But it's like they're syncing the fireworks with my dream, with whatever I was dreaming about, or like talking in my dream or whatever. I don't remember what they were syncing with. But it's like they kept syncing with it over and over and over and over and over with the fireworks. Like at a synced moment, it keeps setting off the fireworks synced with my daydream, or whatever you call it, my halfway awake dreams. They keep syncing with it over and over and over and over. And then I got up, and then they're syncing with it they're syncing with me walking around and shit. And then the fireworks stopped for a minute, and then there was fireworks again right when I walked over to here and sit down. This is every 4th of July. They'll be setting off fireworks right outside my apartment like this. Synced up. And like, I think it was last year that it was like some really loud ones. Like, at really synced up moments, there's a really loud firework. It was like, it was really extremely loud. But yeah, that might have been one. Was that a synced firework? I don't know. And then it was like the fireworks were constantly going off for a minute, but then there would be more of them at a sync moment, like when I was laying there dreaming. It's like there'd be more of them at a synced moment. I wish I could remember what I was dreaming so I could explain what I'm talking about, but I can never remember like what was happening exactly. But it's like I'll be like talking in my dream or something, and then they're like syncing with me talking or whatever. Just like they do in real life, I'll be talking and they'll be syncing with me talking. Like as I finish talking or whatever. So it's some shit like that. It's like they're syncing with me talking in my dream or something. I can't remember. But it kept happening over and over and over and over a bunch of times just now. Like just over and over and over and over and over and over. It just kept happening a bunch of times. And they're always syncing with my dreams like that too. Every time, every night. And like every morning when I wake up and shit. It's like I barely ever remember my dreams. But it's always happening though, like like they'll be syncing up with my dreams, and then like 10 seconds later I forget what I was even dreaming about, and I'm like, fuck. So I can't even really explain what I'm... You get what I'm saying, I think. I think I explained it good enough. I don't know. If you're a target, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they sync things with my dreams all the time. They can see your dreams. They can see your like daydreams and shit. And not just me, everybody. They're not just the targets, everybody. They're like watching all of our dreams and manipulating all of our dreams, probably. I see a bunch of stalkers in my dreams all the time, and it's probably they're manipulating my dreams. And sometimes it feels like that. Sometimes it feels like there's somebody entering my dreams, like some Freddy Krueger Inception type shit. Freddy Krueger's Inception. They can definitely see my dreams though, and they'll sync things with it. And like if I just like lay down and close my eyes and start like daydreaming, they can see it and they can sync things with it. And they can probably read all your thoughts. They know what you're thinking. They know where you're gonna go before you go there, what you're thinking about doing before you do it, and whatever. And then not just the targets, everybody. Like they're monitoring everybody's thoughts and movements at all times. So now the fireworks are kind of quiet now. Like, did they stop setting off fireworks out? Is that because I'm talking about them? I don't know. And I'll be... It's kind of weird timing though. Yeah. Every 4th of July is like a bunch of sync fireworks up until midnight, because obviously it's 4th of July. People are setting up a bunch of fireworks. They do it sync though to stalk me for the satanic government. And then I'll hear synced fireworks when it's not fireworks season. Like right after fireworks season, there's always people setting off fireworks still. And they'll be synced up. And then like a couple years ago, I was working in Domino's, and I'm on a delivery in like September or October or something. Like long ass time after fireworks season. It was like September, or I don't remember. And I heard sync fireworks when I was out on a delivery. And then earlier tonight, there was a siren. When I opened my refrigerator, a siren started. And then, like I'm just like in the kitchen making food and whatever. And I walked back over to my refrigerator later on. And there's a siren starting again, synced with it. And then I look out my window and I see like a fire truck driving by without his siren on at that same time. And then I saw a cop yesterday driving by with his lights flashing out my window, and then saw a bunch of cops, and saw a bunch of cops today. It was cop day. And they were all synced up like a robot, and you can go watch my video and see how ridiculously synced up they are, and how they're just like, this cop pulled up behind me and just like stops on the street and then just like sits there, and then as I'm crossing the street, and then he turns extremely slowly, and then he's straightening out on the street when I get across the street, and he just sat there on the street for no reason. What was he doing? He just sat there on the street. He just pulled up behind me as I walked up to the intersection and stopped in the middle of the street before the intersection. Like, he just pulls up and he stops before the intersection as I walk up to the intersection. And then he just sits there behind the intersection. And he just sits there stopped. And then he just drives, and then he just turns really slowly. And then he just straightens out on the street right when I'm getting across the street. And it's like, what is he doing other than stalking me? That's the only explanation. What else could he possibly be doing? Why is he doing that? Like, they just want to gaslight me all day and say that they're just doing regular things, but is he? Like, what is he doing then? Explain it. Anyway, I think they're chilling with the fireworks now. But then they might set off one right now.